I know I said that I won't be here back again till Monday, but my mom and the wife have stuff to do, and to be honest, I really did not want to go out to any store to buy nothing. So I told them to go ahead and go do what they gotta do, and I came over here to work on my truck. That's what I really wanted to do. So yeah, I guess that let's start this new video, guys. Let's start this vlog to see how everything turns out. I'm guessing that today what I'm gonna be doing is start removing all this junk to see how everything turns out. Hopefully everything turns out good and we don't have any issues at all. So all that said, let's go ahead, let's start this video. So I started taking everything apart. I actually have my downpipe out already. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up, sand it down a bit, and paint it black. I bought flammable paint. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Once again, I'm gonna repeat it because I know that every time I say something that I don't know if it's gonna work, people get on me. I don't know. Hopefully it does work. Like I said, the Caterpillar paint gets like a charcoal color, and I am not a big fan of it. So I bought this flame-proof header paint, and it says it can resist up to 2000 Fahrenheit. So hopefully this works. I'm gonna go ahead and paint that. Like I said, I'm gonna change out this flex pipe, change out all my clamps, and change out another flex pipe that I have down there. Let's continue. Let's see. It's actually looking pretty good. I do have a lot of high and low spots, but I mean, this is a downpipe. There is a lot of heat going on in here, but other than that, you know, it's pretty solid. You know, it's not rusted out. There's no rust holes or nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and sand it a bit more, and after that, then I'm gonna wash it and prep it for paint. That's pretty much it. I would like to get a whole downpipe, a whole chrome downpipe, but maybe sometime in the future. That would give it a real nice look, but not now. Maybe sometime in the future. This piece of flex pipe is good to go. Come on now. It's loosened. There you go. Damn. What the hell's that? Oh, I see what they did. Little bit of aluminum foil because it was leaking. Oh. This flex pipe is not broken at all. It's actually good. I know the one on the bottom is broken, but this one's not broken. So I'm probably gonna leave this one around there, just in case. It's not broken, it's just dirty. When they leak, most of the time it's because your clamps are bad. I'll just set this down right here. When they leak, most of the time it's because your clamps are bad. And my clamps did look like shit, so I'm 100% they were bad. Let's see. Yeah, you see? You won't be able to tell with your eye, but they're not perfectly round out. See this side? This is not bad. It's just, you know, they do that when they leak sometimes. Even when they're brand new, they can leak a bit, and people put aluminum foils so they can stop it from leaking. See these clamps here, I don't know if you guys are able to tell, but yeah, right here, look, if you look closely right here, they're not perfectly round. So that is part of the reason why it leaks. All right, we're moving along pretty good. Let's continue. Maybe clean that up a bit, throw some paint on there now that it's bare. The whole thing's out. It's a little hard to take it off from here, so I just decided to take the whole thing out. I'm gonna show you guys how this exhaust is looking, how this exhaust pipe is looking. Ain't the best, but it ain't the worst neither. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but look at the flex pipe there. See how it's cracked? See? This is why I took it out. It has a big ass crack. I don't know how that happened. I'm guessing due to time. So this is garbage. That is good. That whole piece is good. Now this elbow right here has some damage as well. See how it's rotting out? So what I'm gonna do with this here is I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. I'm gonna cut it like 2 inches lower because I did get a longer flex pipe. Not because of that, but now that I see this, thank God that I got a longer flex pipe, because it would have sucked if I would have had to buy the whole thing again because I didn't get a 2-inch longer flex pipe or a 3-inch longer flex pipe. I don't know how much. I think I got like 4 inches longer, just because I thought about something like this. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it. Not today. I'm gonna, you know, install the elbow, the 90-degree elbow that I took off, and I'm gonna cut it today. I only came for a little bit just to do something, and then I'll be back here again tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said, tomorrow when I come, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it like 2 inches, clean everything up, and probably paint the whole thing just like the elbow in black, and then obviously replace that other piece of the flex pipe as well. Other than that, we're looking pretty good. So let's keep doing some more stuff. It's crazy how everything is turning out. Oh my God, look at this. So this is what it looks like after paint. I did go with a flat black, not because I don't like shiny black, but because I did not find a gloss black that was for high temp. I don't know if there is. If there is, comment down below, let me know. But the reason why I did not go with a gloss black was because of that. I'm sure that with a gloss black, with a gloss black, it would have looked good as well. Now, hopefully, like I said, hopefully this works, man. If this paint really works and it holds on, then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna paint the manifold as well and the turbo as well. That way it cannot be black, because I don't like this color. Doesn't look bad, but I just don't like it, you know. Other than that, check out the clamp. Ooh, look at that. USA made, baby. USA made. Check out how neat, how nice, how beautiful that clamp is. Very nice. I did buy 5 of these. That way I can fix up the whole, you know, do the whole exhaust, you know, to the connections to the actual stacks. So yeah, there's a lot that's going on there, but the good thing is that centerpiece right there, it's not rusted out or nothing. It's actually very good. It just has that ugly color, but other than that, it's good. That elbow, like I said, I'm going to be cutting it, making it look nice, cleaning it up. This flex pipe right there, I'm going to be replacing, and then the one that goes after the downpipe, I'm going to be replacing as well with a brand new one. I have both of them right over here. Boom. So there you go. Other than that, I'm gonna start picking up all my stuff, because we are about to go home. Man, this thing is looking real good. If this thing holds on, the paint, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the time, I'm gonna take everything off and I'm gonna paint it, because it really does make a difference. Next day here, guys. So the plan today is, so this is stuck, this flex pipe is stuck to this tube here, right? So the plan is to make a few cuts. As you guys can tell, I already started to try and do it, so I can remove this from here, because it's so stuck. It's been there for such a long time that it's literally welded on there with dirt and debris and stuff like that. This one right here is also stuck, but I'm not gonna worry about this since it's stuck there. I don't need to take it off. It's actually very good, in good condition. It's not busted or anything like that. Now on this side, I told you guys that I have to clean this this edge up a bit. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna probably cut 3 inches lower, which is fine because my flex pipe is longer than what it was supposed to be. If I go like 2 inches, 3 inches lower, you see, I'm right around here. If I see that I do need to cut some more, then I will cut some more. I still have plenty of space down here, you know. So let's get to that to see how everything turns out. So I have the flex pipe out. Let me show you right here. I had to give it a little cut, like I said. See, just to open, just so that the flex pipe can open up a bit. That way I can start moving and shaking it around, so it can get out. Now, next step is to start cutting. Like I said, I think I'm gonna cut a little lower, because I think right here is to have a little bit of rust. So I'm gonna cut a little lower. That way I can cure the whole thing. After that, I'm gonna sand everything down and paint it and make it look just like the downpipe. Somewhere over there. Hey, you got something to say, man?
No, bro.
Hey, nothing to say? No?
You find it maybe in my class.
Your mask.
No whiskey, no beer, man.
What was that?
No whiskey, no beer, man.
No what?
No whiskey, no beer, no nothing, bro.
All right.
You're not giving nothing to me, man.
Nothing. I just take
I
from
work for you
for free
all day, every day, 7 for 7. You're not working nothing for me, man.
All right, guys. Let's put this camera down and let's start cutting this up. See how it goes. There you go, guys. See? Straight ahead. Alright, so here we are. Look how much I took out. See, this was bad. Took all this out. So you guys can see, I have a clean edge. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be making everything here even. That way it looks good and nothing leaks. Other than that, we're actually looking pretty darn good. Let's continue. Just threw on our first quote for the part of the exhaust. First quote, gave a little extra just so it can start drying up good. I'm gonna be using the same paint that I used for the downpipe, which is the flame proof. Like I said, it has from 1300 to 2000 Fahrenheit of temp, so that should be enough. It's actually pretty good because I'll explain to you right now. My dad is working on the downpipe. You guys remember, when you guys saw it, there was a plug here, and that is for the pyrometer. So I bought an adapter so I can install my little pyrometer gauge that I got aftermarket, which is gonna be a glow shift gauge. The reason why I went aftermarket is because I didn't really want to open up a hole in the dash or nothing like that. So I bought this see, glow shift gauge, and it changes color where you can get it, you can put it blue, green, or whatever it is that you can do. See, 10 color digital gauge. And I also bought I also bought the clamp, brand new, stainless as well. It goes right after the turbo. So let's keep working. Okay, so this elbow here, if you guys don't remember, if you guys see the previous clips, there used to be a little plug here, and that little plug was stuck there, right? Well, my dad actually used the torch, heat it up so we can clean up the actual thread, and we can install this new plug so we can plug in my new pyrometer or reader or sensor, whatever you guys prefer to call it. But anyways, what I wanted to show you is all this right here got red, like fire red. They look like it was lava, that type of color, like live red, you know. And check out how the paint holds. Look at this. I'm gonna retouch it obviously so it won't look like that, but other than that, that thing looks real good. I mean, the paint looks like it's gonna hold real good, because I know this is hot, but I don't think it reaches the temperature of this, never. So looks like the paint is gonna hold real good. Like I said, if the paint does hold, I'm gonna take it apart and I'm gonna do my turbo as well. Do my turbo, and then maybe I'll do the manifold. So we'll see. Let me retouch this with paint, and I guess we're gonna go ahead and once it dries up a bit, start installing it. See right here, this other part of the pipe, it's already drying up good. It's not perfect condition, but it's gonna hold on for a couple more years. The reason why I didn't replace this, guys, is because they don't have this right now. They don't. I would love to get this stainless steel, you know, but I don't know, some reason they're out of it right now. They don't have anything right now. Just like this elbow, I would like to get it stainless steel. I was able to find a Freightliner one, but it's a little different, so I don't want to really put that on. So like I said, I'm gonna keep mine for now, and then maybe sometime in the future I can get the chrome. They have a chrome elbow with everything chrome that goes down and installs right where your stack is at, and that would look real nice. I don't know how good that is either. I don't want the chrome to start peeling off either, so we'll see. I think it's chrome. Maybe it's polished stainless steel or something, and I don't even know. So I think it's chrome. Because I've also seen where's this right here, this little spacer. I've seen that chrome too, and that looks real nice. But leave that to the rich folks. Me, I'm poor, so I gotta deal with what I have. There it is. The new flex pipe is cut. As you guys can see, it has like 3 inches longer. That was on purpose. Remember that I removed from the actual exhaust, from the actual elbow, like 3 inches to take off that bad rust that we had. So I guess let's continue. let's start putting our elbow back in, which is already painted. Taped up this little thing here so it won't. There you go. See? Let's put our elbow back in. Let's put our new clamp, and let's start working our way down to the exhaust. That way we can connect our stacks again. Yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. So I was gonna start with the turbo first, but I think I'm gonna know. I started with the downpipe, or the rest of the exhaust, the one that goes under the truck, just so that I can run it, right? And then I'm gonna run it all the way to where the elbow is, right here where it's supposed to be. That way I can then just do the downpipe, and all I have to do after that is just the extension, which is right there. But anyhow, check out how nice and how dope this is looking right here, right now. Real nice. The reason why my clamps are not facing, the bolts are not facing the same way is because the design of the clamp, see, it's bigger here than here. So I had to put it bigger on that elbow because that elbow is bigger than this center pipe. So yeah, I have a little dent there, but not a big deal, whatever. So that's why my clamps are not facing the same way. I'm supposed to do another clamp here, and then that goes installed into the T down there. So we're moving along pretty good. We're moving along pretty good. I think I'm gonna be able to finish this today. Still plenty of daylight, so yep, let's keep going. We're moving along pretty good, and everything is looking fantastic. Okay, so the under pipe is installed. Check out how neat, how nice those stainless clamps look on. Boom, other tomorrow over there with a flex pipe. It's still not, it's bolted down, but it's not complete, tied up complete, because now I have to move around here to see where it falls, and I can find the correct position. Pretty much all I'm missing is just two more clamps, flex pipe, and then the elbow that goes here, and then obviously tie that up, and pretty much that's it. And then after I do that, I have to go under there again and re-tie up everything again. Man, we're looking real good. Wow, it's looking real good in my opinion. Let me know in the comment section right now, what do you think, what it looks. Maybe if that stack would have been yellow, would have been real nice. But you know what? Like I said, the Caterpillar paint gets like a charcoal color. There is an alternative things. There is another thing that you can do when it's powder coat. I heard that's a lot stronger and a lot better. But the thing is, with powder coat, it's a waiting process. I don't really have a lot of time to be waiting and stuff like that. So hopefully this paint lasts as long, and if it does, we will be golden. I got it. I finally got it in. There you go. Oh man, I really hope this paint works. This thing looks amazing. Check it out. Boom, everything all the way to the back. Now the only thing I'm missing, I have to tie up the two clamps at the back. I left them a little loose, that way I can move it around and make sure that everything is good. This is tied up already. I don't know if I told you or not, or if you guys remember or not. Let me see, where is it at? See if I can find it. Here you go. Yesterday, or in one of the previous clips, you guys saw that I had this black. Well, this was the old one I had when I went out and I bought this brand new stainless steel one as well, just so I can switch up the tone a bit, Other than that, this thing is super good. Super extra strong. Oh man, I can't believe this thing looks so good. Shit. I do have my pyrometer thing that goes here. Where's it at? Somewhere. Where my dad left it at? Over here. My dad finally fixed it. He cut the little thing that we had there. whatever you call this thing, the little adapter. He cut it, and now this one fits here perfectly. Obviously this has to get wired inside the cab to the new gauge. But check out how that is looking. Woo! Hey, shit! That is good. I'm tying up the last clamp, guys. Everything else is tied up already. Making sure that everything, I already went over everything, so just to make sure that nothing is loose. Like I said before, the reason why I left this a little, the reason why I left this a little loose was so I can move it around. The elbow, instead of it being straight, it was a little tilted, so I had to move it around, find the correct position for the other elbow on top of the turbo. That's why I left this a little loose when I installed it. But now it's time to tie everything up and show you guys how it looks. I could not be more happy with this job. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Very happy with the end result. Do this one more time, just to make sure. The last thing I want is for my exhaust to fall while I'm driving. Alright, let me show you guys what stainless steel clamps. Man, these things look good. They're very nice. So you see, here's where they meet, and then flex pipe, stainless steel clamp, another clamp, then the rest of the tube, another clamp, elbow, and then another the flex pipe with another clamp going up to the elbow on the turbo. Real nice, real nice. All right, so our next step, I just finished cleaning everything up. Our next step is to start the truck. Hopefully it doesn't leak. I don't think it's gonna leak because everything is sealed. I checked everything is sealed, looks nice. Brand new clamps and everything, you know, so it should not leak. I did use, I'm gonna be honest, I did use a little bit of aluminum foil. And the reason for that was because, guys, remember, this tube is not a brand new tube. Neither is that elbow there or the one down there. So there is a little wear and tear in it, you know. The good thing is, the good thing is that I sanded everything down and I painted it, you know. So I took off a lot of the high and low spots. But regardless, you know, it's not a brand new tube, so it does have a little wear and tear here and there. So that's why I did use a little bit of aluminum foil, so it can, you know, seal everything perfectly. I didn't use a big piece of that, nothing. I just used a little, you know, a little thing inside the clamp where they meet at. So let's go ahead, let's start this truck. Man, this thing looks so good. Let's start the truck to see how everything turns out. Give me your thoughts down below. Should I change this out to black? My dad said that he'll give me his if I give him mine. So should I change this out to a regular one and then paint it black, or should I keep my chrome one? Don't get me wrong, the chrome one looks nice, but I think it's only right that if I have that one over there black, I should have have it either black or I should have it chrome. Since I cannot find a chrome, might as well make one black, right? So I think it only looks right if I get this black. Well, this is black already, right? If I get this black and then that's black as well. What do you guys think? Comment down below and let me know. If you guys want it black, regardless, I think both of them look nice, so it's not a big deal. But if you guys want it black, oh, I have to tie this clamp up. I forgot to tie it up. Yep. So now it starts to leak through the little thing. So yeah, if you guys want it black, let me know, and then I'll just trade it with my dad and I'll paint it black. That way it cannot be matching. Let me go ahead and start the truck. Ooh, that interior. Woo. Uh-oh. What the hell? Uh-oh. What the hell's that? Woo. She got me scared for a second. For the ones that don't know, this is for the pyrometer. I gotta do my connection, so that's why it's gonna be like that. What I'll do is I'll take it off from here and I'll tie it somewhere in the firewall. That way I won't be like that, bouncing around. So I guess, I don't know if I told you on the clips or not, but you know what? I think I only talked with my dad. I was thinking about actually eliminating that elbow there. The reason why I didn't do it, I was thinking about eliminating and just put a straight up flex pipe to that part of the exhaust there, to that piece of tube. So it would have been obviously elbow, flex pipe, flex pipe, flex pipe, boom, to here, you know. But the reason why I didn't do it, because I wasn't sure it was gonna be a good idea or not. I wasn't sure if maybe the elbow's meant to be there for resistance. I'm not sure. Maybe yes, maybe no. Regardless, I just left it how it was, factory, and pretty much it, you know. So yeah, comment down below, let me know what you guys think about that. I still got a few more things that I want to do. I want to wrap all these nasty hoses. They look disgusting. They look nice when they're brand new, but when they start to go like this, I hate them. They're disgusting. So I want to wrap them around. I want to wrap them as well. There's a little few things. I also want to paint that over there, that little tube there, that water tube. You know, there's a few things that I still want to do. After I'm done doing everything that I want to do in the motor, then I'm going to go ahead, obviously cover up the whole thing and paint the chassis, or start painting the chassis at least as best. You know, it's not going to be a professional job, but I can guarantee you guys that it's not going to be like that. Guarantee you. I do have to get You know, I do have to get my chassis sandblasted and painted. Yeah, it's an old truck, guys. Remember, look, see, it's an old truck. But I'm gonna go ahead and start at least by the front. I'm gonna start by the front, make that look nice, and then eventually I'll just sand this down, fill in some of the holes, and paint it a bit and call it a day, till I can go ahead and afford maybe a new paint job, or maybe, you know, somebody to take off my stacks, take off my tanks, and to sandblast the whole chassis. It's gonna need it eventually. It's gonna need it. So that's gonna be part of the plan. I don't know when. I'm not gonna say when I'm gonna do it, but it is gonna be part of the plan someday. So, yep. I know some of you guys are gonna be asking yourself, what is that pyrometer? Not because you guys don't know nothing like that, but just because a lot of the newer trucks do not come with this. Believe it or not, that is something very, very, very important. Now, what is the pyrometer? The pyrometer is what reads the temp coming out of the turbo. Why is that important? If it's going to the exhaust and it's going out, you would think that it's not important because it's going to the exhaust and it's coming out straight. You know, it's not going to harm anything else. Well, the reason why the pyrometer is very important is because I forget the exact number. I know that it's not supposed to be over like 1700 or something like that of heat temperature. If this goes over 1700 of heat temperature, that means that your turbo, it's at 1700. And then what can your head be at? If this is exhaust and it's at 1700, you can only imagine the temp on the head. Believe it or not, a lot of trucks, all right, a lot of trucks have busted a head, especially Caterpillars. All right, Caterpillar is a good motor, guys. Don't get me wrong. Caterpillar is a good motor, and I will not change my cat for nothing at all. All right, I respect everybody's idea. I respect everybody that has whatever else they have out there. I'm not saying that mine is better than anybody's. I like cat. But believe it or not, Caterpillars are very sensitive with the head. I'm sure a lot of the older guys are gonna agree. A lot of the new guys, if you guys don't know, Caterpillars are very sensitive by the head. That means that any heat that is not supposed to be there, like extra heat, obviously the head is hot, right? So any extra heat that is not supposed to be there is gonna blow up your head. This is why I have low thermostats, guys. I do not run 190 degree. I think they run it at 190 degree thermostats. I do not run that. I mean, they have their beliefs, they have their studies, they have this, they have that, but I believe something else, and nobody's gonna change that. I believe that if you have your head colder, you have less of a chance of your motor blowing up. You know, obviously, if you bust a hose and you have no coolant in it, it's something, you know, something could happen. But by keeping your metals colder, you're gonna make your motor last longer. All right, I know that they run it like around 190 degrees or something like that, 185, 190, because that is when your diesel is more efficient. Yes, that is part of the thing why, and I'm sure there's a freaking book of why you should run it at 190 degrees. I have 150 degree thermostats, which does make the motor run a lot cooler. I'm running down the highway like around 155, 150 at night. Throughout the day, I'm talking about 155, 165. If I'm going on a flat surface, I'm going up and down hills and stuff like that, maybe like at 170, 175. So I'd rather keep my motor cold like that because, yeah, it does spend a little more fuel, but I'd rather do that and be on the safe side than to be on a worse side, I guess, because your motor is running a little hot. Remember, I think your head starts to warp, your metal starts to melt. What is it, like a 220, 230, something like that? I'm not 100% sure, but I know that it starts to go bad or starts to warp around that temp. So really, from 190 degrees to 220, 230, it's not a lot of a differences compared to 150 to 220 or 230, you know. So that's just my theory. It hasn't failed me, hasn't failed my dad. Over 2.2 million miles, and there it is. Still hasn't been rebuilt. A lot of guys believe it, a lot of guys don't. That's up to you. So yeah, it is what it is. I guess that's all that I had to explain about the pyrometer and the temperature and stuff like that. So yep, let's finish up here and let's go home. I really hope you guys liked how the Green Goblin is looking. Man, I don't know why I didn't do this from the beginning, but I mean, it is what it is. It looks amazing now, and that's all that counts, right? As always, this is all that I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to squash that like button, guys. Helps me out, and it does not cost you guys nothing at all. If you guys have not subscribed, please do so now. Helps me out as well, and it doesn't cost you guys anything at all. If you guys want to go the extra mile, you can also follow me on TikTok at Florida Truck Riders 2020, or you can find me on Instagram at Florida Truck Riders as well. That is all. Let me finish cleaning up this. Let me wash my hands, take off this dirty ass clothes that I've been wearing for like 3 days now, because I've been working under the truck and stuff like that. So obviously I gotta change out to regular clothes before I hop in my car, because if not, the car gets all disgusting if I don't wash my hands good enough. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys all for the love, for the support. Stay safe, peace, and keep on trucking.